Good morning, my friends. So do you sometimes wonder, how are you going to balance family and business, right? Your business, your online business, and your family. How do you balance that? And I bet you heard a lot of stuff, but you keep trying and trying, and it's just not working. You're getting arguments, you're getting upset family members, you're getting people that you feel they should know, but they don't. And how do you do that? What's the secret to the business and family balance? We're going to get into that in a second, but first this. My name is Jean-Serge Gagnon, and I help entrepreneurs like you generate residual income from digital course strategies. All right, so you might be thinking, okay, what is the answer, right? What's the answer? And I'm going to tell you what the answer is. It's really simple. A very simple thing. It's called communication, and it's called family comes first, right? So, hey, Archie, thanks for watching. Sorry about the background noise here. I'm out here on my balcony doing this video here. As you can see from the view, we have the view of the river out there. I think it's kind of a cool place to live, right? The view out here. But anyways, yeah, so why is communication? I mean, we all know, you've heard, I'm sure, family comes first, right? You've heard that, family comes first. And I don't know about you, but for me as a man, I feel that that's what I'm doing, right? I'm putting my family first. I'm building this business. I'm thinking about them all the time. They're on my mind. The reason why I'm doing it is because I want my family to be happy. I want to have the income to pay for the cool things. I want to have the income to be home. I want to not have to have a job. All these things, to me, of course, it's because my family's coming first. But the thing is, you have to understand is there's the principle of inclusion, there's a principle of communication and scheduling and all these other things. It's all part of that, and that's things we forget. I know that obviously this is stereotypical, there's differences in men all over and women all over, but typically, at least for me, you know, this feeling of putting my wife first and her feeling that she's first is two different things. And it's because we're different people. We have different ways of seeing things. We have different understandings of the world, different understandings of what a priority is, and putting somebody first and all that. Those are things we see differently, right? So you have to understand that there's a difference between you and your spouse, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, there's a difference. You'll see things a certain way. So the most important part, the secret to work-family balance, you know, not even work. I'm saying work because it's because you have to have a schedule. Communication of what you do, what you need to do, and have a schedule, an agreed upon schedule of when you can do things and when you should not be doing things. And this becomes something that we both can clearly know what's going on. Like right now, my wife is actually here, and I'm doing this video still, and she understands because we've had really good communication over the last while, probably a couple of years. Now things are pretty clear, we understand. And now when I say, okay, I still have to do my video in the morning, she knows that I'm going to do the video in the morning, and she's okay with it because we've talked about it, because it's clear, because she understands why, because we've had communication, and she feels, you know, included. She feels first. She feels like I care about her, like I care what she thinks, right? And that's the secret, is communication and caring that the other person understands what you're doing and why you're doing it, right? So remember that. Your secret to business family balance is communication and scheduling things and being clear as to what you need to do and why you need to do it, right? Just remember that. Make sure you communicate and you have a schedule. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you think anybody else needs to hear this message, then please go ahead and share. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and I would too. All right, so until next time, this is Jean-Serge Gagnon. We'll see you next time.